How to prepare for running long distance. Long distance running, also called marathon running, involves running distances of 1.86 miles, 3 kilometers, or more, often in a competitive setting. 3K, 5K, 10K, half marathon, cross, country, and marathon races are all examples of long-distance running. It takes strength, speed, endurance, and aerobic health to run such distances and, therefore, anyone who is interested in distance running must train appropriately and adequately in order to avoid injuries. Follow these guidelines to prepare for running long distance. Steps. 1. Start training well in advance of a running event, and start slowly. Begin with a 15-minute jog and work your way up from there, gauging your comfort level as you go. Increase your time as much as you can without overexerting yourself. You should be able to hold a simple conversation while running without losing your breath. Give yourself 3 to 6 months to build to marathon running capabilities. 2. Add incline running to your training regime. This will help to improve your cardiovascular health and muscle strength. Increase your speed, called checking out, for the entirety of the uphill run, and then, for 10 seconds after the downhill turn. 3. Stretch your muscles before and after long-distance running training. Developing flexibility will help with injury prevention. Be sure to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds to fully stretch and relax the muscles. 4. Eat properly. There are certain foods that work toward promoting strong muscles and lasting energy, and other foods that will zap your energy when you are running long distance. Long-distance runners should adhere to the following guidelines. Maintain a nutrient ratio of 20% proteins, 30% fats, and 50% carbohydrates. Avoid simple sugars and instead focus on complex carbohydrates such as those found in fruits, pastas, legumes, breads, and vegetables. Make sure you are taking in plenty of calories. An average runner who runs between 20 miles, 32 kilometers, and 25 miles, 40 kilometers, per week should take in around 2,500 calories a day. The more you run, the more you need to eat in order to maintain your BODUS muscle glycogen stores. Load up on carbohydrates the night before a marathon running race to ensure optimal energy stores during the race itself. Supplementing your diet with a good multivitamin and even an energy supplement like ginseng is a good way to gain an edge. 5. Practice drinking. As a long-distance runner, it is imperative that you drink enough fluids, and you must learn how to appropriately stay hydrated during a race. Drinking too much, too little, too often or not often enough while running long distance can result in choking, nausea, dehydration or wasting precious time during the race. Be sure to carry plenty of water with you at all times during practice so that you can get the feel for when to drink, how much to drink and how often. Here are some general rules of thumb for training to drink appropriately. Start loading your system with fluids up to 2 hours before marathon running, but stop at the 2-hour mark so as to avoid having to visit the restroom. Drink throughout the run, from the beginning to the end. You will sweat off your liquids before they reach your bladder, so remember to rehydrate often. Walk while you are drinking. Do not attempt to gulp while running. This could result in choking and coughing, and could end up slowing you down more. Continue to drink well after your run. Check your urine for ample hydration. It should be clear. Tips. Keep a log of your running times and distances from day 1 and forward, so as to track your progress and get a good idea of how long it will take you to prepare for an anticipated race or event. Also, try to do the same warm-ups, but increase your reps for each warm-up every day. Warnings. Beware of long-distance running in the heat. You must be extra careful of staying hydrated, and willing to stop as soon as you feel you are overexerting.